What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. Mano's here.
How you feeling?
Always a treat. And Tamar Braxton is in the building.
Hi, should I move my bag so that people can see the face and the,
Ooh,
She can't go on the floor, though.
Yeah, definitely is not going on the floor. Let's put it right there on the table.
Thank you.
Ooh. All right, and congratulations on Heartbreak Retrograde. Not just an EP, but also a movie.
Yes, yes.
And
People don't do that a lot no more. That was like,
Well, I had to, and let me tell you why I had to. Because the EP really told a story, and I wanted people to understand the story that I was telling. And I had to show a visual of, things that happens during the Heartbreak Retrograde.
that's a real thing.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
Well, you also did the full EP with Tricky Stewart, right?
I did.
So that's a dope thing too, because it feels very cohesive.
Yeah. Actually, Tricky and I came up with the whole concept at a restaurant. We were sitting at the bar, and I was just telling him, I don't even know why I randomly told him the story. And so we did this EP, and now we're doing part 2.
So this is a real story.
It's a real
so
story.
every song is something that you actually went through.
Absolutely.
So you were really
And sing.
Can you be in love with 2 people at once?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You think
can.
so?
Yes.
I think you can be confused by one.
But it's still love, right?
I think you're confused by one.
There's always
Yeah.
somebody you like better, though.
That's what I was trying to say. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're confused by one. You might like the attention from one, you know what I mean? Then you might really have a vibe with the other. You know what I mean? But it's always something that's missing, and nothing is, in my experience, nothing of the 2 was complete. Does that make sense?
I can understand.
Yeah.
Can I build the perfect person? But there is no such
But you
thing.
you might need a couple people to build that perfect thing, right? Is that what it is?
No, it was just a situation, and I didn't mean to.
And you broke somebody's heart.
I did.
And sometimes when that happens, you realize that you messed up, and that was the person you should have went with.
Well, I knew when I ended the situation, the affair situation, but I was upfront about how I felt about the person who I spun the block with. And I just had unresolved feelings, and I had to see it through. I mean, and I'm sorry that somebody got hurt in the interim of that.
Right.
But I really had to figure that out and heal from that situation.
Was it something that you wasn't getting in that relationship that made you feel like you needed?
No, it had nothing to do with
No, it
them.
wasn't that?
It had everything to do with me. Yeah.
Look at accountability.
Yeah.
I like that.
Man,
Yeah, I
one
did
day
it.
you too will take accountability for the.
Stop it. Stop it.
But you also got some all-star. Now, first of all, you have Vince on here. Now,
Yeah.
I find that so funny. There's a scene with you and your ex-husband.
Yeah.
You actually can talk to him.
That's how we are in real life.
That is.
That's
Does he
real.
talk
Yeah.
to you about women?
Well, he has an amazing girlfriend. I think he did it this time.
Okay.
That he really slam dunked it this time.
Okay.
She's a really, really nice, beautiful lady.
That's
Yeah.
dope. I love that. Could you ever have seen yourself in this space back then? Because I also think people have to look into the future. When you first break up with somebody, it's dramatic. It's awful. You can't even picture yourself ever being in a space where you're like, I like his new girlfriend. She's amazing.
Yeah, well, Vince and our situation was a little bit different because, we basically grew up together almost, right? And so, he became a family member more than a husband.
That was a real friendship, a real
Does that make
bond.
sense? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I was reading this stat. They said after 5 years of being married, the person feels more like your friend or roommate.
I think it should feel like that, though. It should feel like a super dope, close friendship.
Okay.
It should.
It
Okay.
should.
What's
take
the
that.
longest relationship you've been in? Mano.
4 years? Yeah, that's a long time.
Why you?
How old are you?
I'm a couple years old. That 4 years.
couple-
Oh, my
years
gosh.
Yeah.
Are you married now?
On the way. On the
Okay.
way. Yeah.
He's trying to get married.
The
think that's
date
great.
is set.
Yeah.
Oh, really? You're
Yeah.
engaged?
Yeah.
That's
no,
amazing.
he's not.
Wait, I'm lost. What happened?
He wants to get
I'm
married.
setting a date.
Oh.
Okay, without the bride, but it's going to get set.
That's manifestation.
Yes, yeah.
in a
I'm
way.
Or a
thinking
red
about-
flag.
Yeah, it's
No,
a
it
red
ain't.
flag.
Sometimes you got to manifest things. You got to put it out there.
What are some red flags, if you had to say, from learning from things that have happened to you in the past?
Mm-hmm.
If you had to give your 3 top red flags, what would they be?
Someone who is not accountable. Someone who don't know how to communicate.
Okay.
Let me see. I think those are my 2 biggest.
Not knowing how to communicate and not being accountable.
Yeah.
Vince was saying something that was interesting. He was saying that when people are around you, they want to be you. What?
This is crazy. But he's been saying that for years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think there's any truth to what he's saying?
I don't know. I think that when you're dating somebody like us, it's easy to get used to that when they're not that. Because I like regular guys, right? And so when the regular guy come into the situation, it's given lights, camera, action different.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? And they want to, and let me tell you something, you know, like fame is very contagious.
Yeah.
And so, so he might be right.
That's so interesting.
So
I didn't look at it that
they
way.
start to kind of like
They want that. They want that.
Now you see
They
them
want that for
becoming
themselves.
more of like a socialite kind
I've seen it
Kind
happen.
of like they want to be a celebrity.
Right.
So you might think you met the right person,
So now you
and
didn't.
everything's good, and you probably like the fact that they're not in the limelight and that I can be regular around
Right,
you.
Yeah.
right.
But then they turn into wanting to be
The fame monster.
right.
Wow.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Now, learning from your past, I wouldn't say mistakes, but learning from past situations.
Yeah.
How do you move forward now? Like, what are some things that you're like, okay, this is what Tay needs to do in order for her to, find happiness? Because I know you want to. You've spoken on that.
I do. I really want to, and I feel like I'm ready. And I'm ready now because I've fully healed from everything,
Okay.
all of my past relationships. And I had to do a lot of work to do that.
Right.
Right? And I didn't even know that I needed that, but I needed this time off to really heal from all of those things, because now I am not bringing baggage into a new situation. Now I can take that situation as face value.
How do you heal?
Girl, therapy.
Okay, all right, so real therapy.
Real therapy, and medication.
Medication?
I need a little help sometimes.
Right.
Yeah. And so, and that's just my journey, and it's worked for me.
I respect that.
Yeah.
I respect that. I respect that you open about that. Because a lot of people not as honest.
Yeah, but a lot of people are addicted to their nervous system being out of whack. You know what I mean? I don't like it.
Yeah. I always look at you like you have so many different things going on that you have to juggle and balance. And the public would get to see a lot of Tamar's life. But I can't even imagine what it must feel like for people to see like your family life play out, your relationship, life play out. I know you're in the middle of a lawsuit right now, so we can't discuss that situation. But social media, everybody wanting to weigh in on things and sometimes not feeling your best. But you still got to push through and keep going.
Yeah, which is why my next situation will be completely private.
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah.
Because that's been a minute for
Yeah.
you to, so no coming on the TV show, no.
None of that.
But it's hard. How you going to go out in public?
I mean, it won't be a secret. It'll just be private.
Okay, you just won't be letting people into your life like
Not
that.
at all.
No TV.
You know what I wanted to ask you about? This liquid BBL.
Oh,
that was
yeah.
the first time I ever heard about that.
Oh, I was fine for like 3 weeks.
on the Braxtons. It looked
Yeah.
like you
Did
ran
you
out
get
and
it?
changed your mind.
I got it. So what happens? So it's like the same injection that you would put in
Right.
your lips.
Right.
So
It's like fillers.
Yeah, fillers. So it goes away very
Right.
quickly. But I was real good and fine for 3 weeks. But I won't get it again because I do not like needles.
Yeah, I can't blame you for that.
So
Yeah.
you ever thought about getting a real BBL?
No.
No?
No, why?
No, I'm not that you
Yeah.
need it.
Body's tea.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I didn't know that getting an augmentation would change so much about myself.
Right.
Yeah. And so, I should have did it a long time ago.
Really?
Yes. And I never wanted to.
But what made
Yeah.
you say,
I just wanted to, feel good. You know what I mean? And just, kind of like enhance things for the better.
Okay.
When you get older or when you go through a bad breakup or just when you just want to feel good about yourself. Yeah, I just did
I'm
it.
just wondering because I know, I mean, Tamar, everybody, the Tamartians love you. You've always been. So I just wonder if there was like a moment, but I get it, a bad breakup, and you're like, let me do me.
Yeah, let me just be the best version of myself I could possibly be.
Now I want to ask you about one of my favorite songs on the album, When You Know, You Know.
You like that song?
Yes. At the end, it kind of feels a little Prince vibe.
It is.
Okay,
It
the
is.
beautiful one.
Yes.
This is my favorite artist, and
Okay.
I felt that in that song.
Yeah.
and I love how you sing on that song too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. So Tricky and I, he's such an amazing producer. He just knew what it needed and he bought it, and I'm just so grateful for him because we've been knowing each other since we was about 16 years old.
Right.
And so like working with him as an adult and being vulnerable, there was times I was like straight up crying in the booth. Because I'm letting it out and letting it go. Wow. And it was just beautiful to see, like, as kids, we were one way, and now as adults who really been through some things, we can still be that same vulnerable, great friendship that we have.
So that crying was like releasing and the therapy of it all.
Yeah, because I had a lot of grief behind it and a lot of guilt too. Mm-hmm. And so like, a lot of people don't speak about when you are accountable for things, you are going through something as well. You know what I mean? And I had to allow myself to go through it.
What are some things you learned about yourself in therapy?
I learned a lot about myself, Angela. I learn something new every day.
Something that you don't mind sharing with us.
What?
Like any aha moments that you were like, that's why.
I'm trying to think. You put me on the
so
spot.
Many.
It's so
and that's the point of it all.
Many.
Because sometimes we don't know why we act the way we act.
We don't.
You don't
we
know
don't.
why you act the way you act.
No, you don't.
No,
I'm
you
sending
don't.
you for
no,
sure.
Definitely
Okay.
you. 100%.
That's funny. In relationships, the biggest thing that I've learned is I used to give all of me. And I can't do that anymore.
Okay.
Because then I lose myself.
Wow, because we're told to give.
You cannot.
So what's a good percentage? 75%?
You give enough to be in it and stay in it and stay focused and firm and really stick to your boundaries because those things are really important. That will make a relationship go down a drain.
So you don't think that you'll ever find a space or ever be in a space where you give 100% again?
I don't know what that means, like give 100%. Will I fully, truly love somebody? Absolutely. But I'm not giving 100% of me. I need a percentage of me to maintain.
Okay, I think I get that. That makes sense.
That.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's like 10% of like just for me, my alone time, my time with my friends, time
Just
to be
self-time.
selfish.
Yeah.
You have to be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just for
I
your
always
own
feel like in
harmony.
relationships you have to be a whole individual. You know how people will act like, that's my better half, but really we each got to be 100%.
Right.
We gotta
when we
be,
come into
and
it.
the people not coming to the table, not even 50% now.
Right. You gotta be
The
whole.
people are giving very much 15%, and it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Like I had to get myself out of a pattern of dating or being with an unhealed person because I was.
Yeah, and it's hard because everyone knows who you are.
Yeah.
And so sometimes you don't know what somebody's there for, too. Like you said, they want to be, well, not you said, Vince said.
Yeah.
Like Vince said.
Yeah.
Now, another thing you did in this movie, and y'all got to watch this. My guy, Julian Horton's in it.
Yes.
I love him.
I love him, too. He's so attractive.
And Mendiz is in it.
Mendiz is in it.
Drama,
it shouldn't have been.
Which shouldn't have been.
It shouldn't have
Who
been.
wrote it, though?
I did.
You wrote that dialogue?
Yes, I did.
It was some very graphic dialogue.
Okay, which part?
Woo,
Because let's get
baby.
into it. I can't wait.
Mano had to clutch his pearls.
I was like, you got to stop playing with me. Yo, you was sucking that nigga dick. Now you want to
No,
come
Mendiz
up
did
in
that
and
part.
kiss on me after you suck that nigga dick like
Mendiz
that.
did that part.
you
He's
get
still a little
it too
salty with me
And you
about it.
cried. Like, that was crazy, though. That was, you really wrote that?
No, he wrote that part.
Oh, he wrote
He
that.
ad-libbed.
Well, let me tell you, it was a very important part of the movie.
Right.
Because this is, okay, so this is another thing that I learned.
Okay,
so we hear all about women all the time. When the woman's fed up, we gone, we out of here. No one ever speaks about a man and when they're done.
Yeah, when a man is done, what is that like?
What
I get
is
done.
that?
I get done.
Done. And
Done.
that was him being done.
Being done.
Yeah.
Got
Now
it.
you get it?
I get it.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready for it though. It was just
Yeah,
like
he
oh,
wasn't. He
wow.
wasn't ready
Like,
because you know what it is when you see people acting and we know Mendiz. So I'm like, oh my gosh, Mendiz.
He's a great actor.
Yeah, I was like, what is he?
Yeah, I mean, both of them are amazing. And when he heard "Love Me," he was just like, I don't know, the character just like really jumped inside of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I was just like, wow, he did that.
Yeah, he had some things. He was like,
Yeah, he ate that up.
It's interesting. You're right though, because a lot of times men are the ones that are also. I feel like men don't want to know when women cheat.
Well, yes, they do.
Because I feel like we're always looking for stuff. Men.
So let me just give this to
Okay.
you. So the part of the film where Mendiz takes my phone, that really happened.
Woo, baby.
That
in
really
real life.
In real
so y'all
life.
reenacted it.
Somebody really took your phone and went through it and found.
And read once again, you shifted my uterus.
Oh, so you said that.
I said it.
Oh, I like her honesty. You the greatest.
that,
you the greatest.
Can
No,
you
you the
imagine
greatest.
telling?
Shifted-
Has a woman ever told you that?
Absolutely. I'm a uterus shifter. Like, absolutely, 100%. But listen, here's my question.
My uterus don't sound good.
Listen, the thing is this, though. For a man to read that about the woman that he's in a relationship with,
It's crazy.
and that she's speaking on another man, oh my
You can't come back from that.
God.
You can't come
He
back
might
from
not
that.
ever come back from that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He might be so
Every
oh
time
my
he gonna
God.
be thinking, I ain't shifted nothing.
Yeah, I ain't shifting. I'm not a shifter. I'm not a shifter.
When really, I was just popping shit.
Right, I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
You was just talking your
It
shit
wasn't
like,
even,
yo.
I was in my masculine energy and I was just
You just basically like, yo, I had a good time, right? It was good.
Basically.
But reading that though,
It's
for a man,
horrible.
it's horrible.
And I felt that's why I had so much grief around the situation.
Did you ever
because
speak? Did you tell him that? Like, you shifted me. Did you ever like hit him with something like that?
Because that's the worst when you said the same thing to both of them and now he got to read you writing the same thing.
Damn.
I don't know, but when I was in that energy, it gave very much.
Woo.
I could have said anything to both of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get it.
Wow.
I love you. I love your honesty, man.
Because, you know, a lot of times we see men doing stuff like this. It's not as often that, and women do it, but it's not like.
Talked about.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why it was so important to me, and why I was so disappointed that so much scandal was around it, because it was such an important message. Right. Not just me taking accountability, but for other women to take accountability and live in their truth about it, right? And heal from the situation, and also give that person what they need to move on.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I felt so bad. I will never do that to another person ever, no matter what.
It was a lesson. What if
Was
he
the
came
biggest
back now,
lesson.
this guy, and was like, I saw your project, I saw the movie, and I'm willing to give it another shot?
Well, the truth is, I sat that person down and told them that it was coming out.
Okay.
And sent them the record and talked about it and told them why it was important for me to publicly take accountability, because I had to let it go because it was so much grief behind it. And I just blamed myself for things I shouldn't have blamed myself for, because, you know, that person too in that same relationship did things as well.
Okay.
But it wasn't about what they did. It was about my accountability for breaking their heart, which entailed broke mine.
And so, back to what if he said,
I don't know about that.
Okay, it's not happening. It's too
I'm
fractured.
too healed.
Okay.
I don't-
Ooh, okay. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
Too healed for something.
Yeah.
Too healed to spin the block. And when you look back at this too, though, right? Because I know a lot of people thought the controversy was to also bring attention. Because I'm sure you were like, okay, we're going to let it run, because when people see what it is, then they'll understand why we were in this situation. Like, you know, they might have seen a picture of you and Mandisi and they didn't know what it was. Were you in your head thinking like, okay, this is going to be great?
No.
Okay.
I was pissed about it because I didn't want people to miss the message, which and it went over their head, and which. You understand what I'm saying? It's very disappointing, because I just feel like we need it right now, you know, because we're always pointing fingers. And the truth is, we learned how to do it from y'all. You know what I'm saying? And getting our heart broken. Put a you on you. Going through those situations from being cheated on and deceived. That's why we're the way we are. And then we the bag holders now. And so now we are really going in. You know what I'm saying?
I do think men do things like that. Like they'll cheat, they'll spend and they don't really connect it to like emotions or like y'all just kind of do that. And I also feel like women are programmed to accept that.
Yes.
Like it's normal. That's what men do. But when women do it, it feels like.
Could you forgive your girl?
I feel like men and women, men are not being as honest with women as we should about who we are, what we really deal with, and what we challenge to deal with. Like, we get in these relationships and we be like, yeah, I want to be with you for the rest of my life. I don't want nobody else. But we know that's a real struggle. That's a real struggle for a man. And I think that we sign up for so many different things and not be honest with you about what I go through. You understand? And therefore, the expectation for a man to live up to that is always like this. So women and men always going through the same exact thing.
So I'm gonna need you to answer the question.
What's the problem?
Would you
What's the question?
forgive?
What I forgive?
Could you go back?
If her uterus got shifted?
Ooh. Yeah, that's
No, it's no way I could. Your uterus got
broken.
shifted?
You can't even
Yeah,
go
it's broke. Yeah. She on dialysis after that.
Not
like,
dialysis?
Yeah, this is crazy. Like, she in a wheelchair. Like, what? It's over. He
What
did
if
a
it's not
better
factual? What if
he
it's-
did a better job than me.
I know.
You got to understand, a man is we ego, we pride.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like
hardcore.
sometimes that's our safe space. Like, I'm a person, I probably swallow my blood before I swallow my pride. Right? So I would, that's my safe space. So if you take that from me, it's like, oh my God, like I couldn't forgive that. That's like the impossible. I could never go past that. I could never get past that. Impossible.
Sheesh. What if you cheated first?
Yeah, but the graphicness of that
Shifted my
text,
uterus?
I think is like. You, even though we know not, it's just you saying you having a good time, but you bragging to your friends, you're in a group chat. I like to make the group chats, right? I like to be a positive experience in the group chats. So when you say that, reading that is really horrifying.
Yeah.
What's the worst cheating that's been done to you?
No, I'm usually the cheatee.
What's
The
your sign?
cheater.
What's your sign?
Cheatee. I'm who they come to see.
Yeah, what's your sign?
I'm a Virgo. I'm sorry.
This one
I'm
is crazy.
sorry.
Yeah.
I apologize. I'm a Virgo.
Don't apologize.
But I'm usually who they come to see.
What is it about you and Leos?
My mother was a Leo.
Really? Well, Leo females and males are two different things. I just find that male Leos has the biggest ego.
Okay.
And it wasn't just about a Leo, but the sign of a Leo and the ego of a man. That's what really what that
Leos
is.
have the biggest egos and the biggest.
I don't know.
Moving their uterus around.
So those guys both Leos?
No.
Okay.
Okay. And you're also doing a part 2.
Yes.
All right. So what's going to be happening? Can you give us a little sneak peek into what's happening? For
We're
part
at the
2?
very beginning stages of writing for it, but it's nothing about heartbreak because that'll
Okay.
never happen to me again.
Okay. So this is the healed.
This is, yeah.
You know what I want to ask you too? I remember you had talked about being celibate.
Yeah.
For a period of time. You
Yeah.
said you were going to be celibate till Logan turns 18.
I said I wasn't going to seriously date nobody till he
Okay.
turned 18.
Not celibate, but
But
okay,
I
you
was
were
celibate. Yes.
All
yes.
right. What did that do for you? Because people always talk about why they were celibate and how it cleared their.
That was not a spiritual journey. It just was a situation that I wasn't dating
just
nobody,
dry.
and it's just what it was.
It wasn't popping off.
It wasn't popping off.
It wasn't a spirit. It was,
No, it wasn't
She's she the real deal.
By choice.
She the real deal. You the real deal.
Oh, thank you.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
But was there any but did you feel like you were more productive? Because sometimes not dealing with somebody does make you be like,
Right.
okay,
You're a
let
little
me
bit
get
more
to
focused.
business.
Yeah.
I'm kind of always in my bag or in my business. It just really, truly was. I wasn't dating
Just wasn't
anybody.
happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. It just was
It
flowing
just was
that
like a
way.
dry period
Yeah.
that the universe gave me.
Sometimes we all need that.
Yeah, you know? Yeah. Yeah.
And then, so let's talk more about things that you discussed in the Heartbreak Retrograde movie. Like you said, we saw the whole situation where, you showed up at your ex's house to spin the block. So that was a real thing that happened when you popped up in the middle of the night, 4 a.m. maybe it was.
Well, sort of. Okay.
Okay.
It's based on a true story.
Yeah, so
you
it's
know
all
what I
based on a
mean?
true story.
I just wanted to tell the story as simple and as detailed as I could. You know what I mean? But not just about everything that happened, but some things that can happen or yeah, because you're creeping. So it's 4 o'clock in the morning, everybody.
Gosh. I like that. That's my second favorite song.
4
If I had
a.m.?
to- yeah. If I had to put them in order as I'm.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm glad you like it, Andrew. That means a lot.
Enjoy it. You know, Tamar, aside from and you have so many different jobs too. It's been a while since you've put out a project.
It is.
As well. What was the delay for? I feel like you get so you have this going on, you're filming, and I know that wasn't easy for you.
Yeah. That was hard.
Yeah, this season of the Braxtons was a lot.
For everyone.
Yeah.
And you want to know why I think it was a lot for everyone? Not just because people are not used to seeing us that way. I think that a lot of people mirrored their families.
I was just talking about Oprah discussing, I don't know if you saw when she was talking about the kind of taking a break from your families and setting those boundaries for the holidays and stuff.
I didn't see her, but I understand.
Yeah. And that's a real thing, like family estrangement. And holiday time, too, is the time when it gets really stressful.
Yeah, but not all of us are in that space, right? I think that everybody is at some point comfortable going into their corner and healing in their own way and coming back around to the family when it's time.
It felt like this was the most explosive ever, though.
Yeah.
Like, we've never seen you guys physically, like, get into it.
Yeah.
And so I know for you and for everybody, it felt like, oh, my God, I can't believe this is
It
happening.
was so heavy. It never, ever happened on or off camera before. We just never got that close to being physical. First of all, our mother, growing up, would not allow it.
Right.
But, you know, I knew Toni Braxton was gangster, but
She was ready to go down.
and she like 5'2". I'm 5'8".
I would never think to see her get that mad.
I just think that too much was discussed.
Right.
Yeah, at that table.
And I'm sure that the network was like, yes. Because, you know, that's how they feel when things happen and it gets explosive. How much control do you guys have over?
Although I'm executive producer and it's through my company, Partial, I disengaged after that episode, which was the second film date.
Wow.
Yeah.
So then you guys had to keep on.
I didn't. I didn't. But we went on what was important for me was to show some kind of resolve, right? And so I orchestrated a retreat.
The sisters retreat.
Yeah, that 3 of us went on it, and that made things much better.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I think as much as it's awful that this happened, it also is relatable for people.
Man.
And that's the thing. Sometimes you have to look at it like, we're going through this, but you know how many families go through literally.
Yeah, it took a lot of courage, though, and strength to put all your stuff out there.
Yeah.
And then for people to know that and then walk around and knowing that the world knows that.
Well, it's not a lot of shame in my real life,
right?
And so, of course, there's a lot of things that, you know, publicly didn't want to divulge because there's other people involved, right? And other people, meaning like my nieces and nephews.
Yes.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Saw that, yeah.
And so, although me and my sisters go through what we go through as sisters, the kids are still very, very close to us.
Yeah.
Right? And mine is the youngest. And mine becomes the most affected.
Right.
Because my nieces and nephews are older and they have experienced some sort of life. Right? And mine is only 12 and doesn't have any siblings. And so when he looks at it, it's given very much, why are you and my aunties fighting?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's the part for me is embarrassing because now I have to explain. And also the embarrassment of my mother, because I can't imagine my mother having to watch her daughters
go through that,
be like that on national TV. Although, I'm going to say this.
Say it.
Although, it was very necessary.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, you guys did Fix My Life a long time ago. Could you imagine?
That was terrible.
Yeah.
That was terrible, too.
Oh, my God.
That was terrible, too. Too much came out then, too.
You know, but I feel like that's part of what people relate to you for. Like when too much comes out, it's also things that other people wouldn't ever really put out there like that.
And you know what, something I think it sparked different conversations in people's families that needed to be talked about. Right?
Yeah.
And I don't know, I just don't feel like it was all bad. I feel like, you know, everything works together for the good.
I also feel like a lot of people put things on you that you have nothing to do with. Like when they kept saying that you and Birdman and why was she?
You know, how did I become a hoe? Overnight? Like what?
You was holding down your brother-in-law.
You me to be in a relationship. You know what I mean? Nobody has ever heard me sporadic date anybody.
Right.
Because that's just not who I am. Right? And like the whole Brian thing for me was very weird. Because I've never dated him. I don't know who started that.
Okay.
I introduced
you introduced
Toni and Brian, and he was very serious about her.
Right.
From day one.
People were so shocked, I want to say, when they found that out. It was like, it's just mad random. Even to this day, it's still like.
It's not random. Okay, so
let me I don't feel like that.
So
it's
let me
not
tell
random.
you why it's not random.
I like love like that. Where it's like you got this image of this woman and she's so classy. Then you got the street guy that's or proceed to be the street guy, but they meet and they got a lot in common.
It's like new.
Where we get that from? Toni Braxton is a Libra. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
Right.
Cardi B is a Libra. They're the same people.
Oh, so they. Oh, okay, get it.
They
But
like what
her
they
image
What
though.
they like in it, what,
Her image, though.
But the image is not the real person.
Got it.
You get what I'm saying?
Got it.
So they're not
They're not too far apart.
from the spectrum here. You know
Like
what
when
I'm
they
saying?
talk to each other, they be.
Did you see how gangster Toni Braxton
Yes.
was when she got up? Do you think you think that just came
Mm.
last week?
I
No.
can see when she's sitting there about to lose her temper too, and she'd be like,
She said, "Don't fuck with Toni Braxton. I'm a heavyweight." I don't know. I don't know. Yeah.
How does a regular guy approach you? Like, how does that happen? Because you said you like regular guys,
Dude.
right?
Oh,
and
I thought
so
that I did.
you thought
Thought
you did.
you're not sure
maybe
no more.
Maybe you need to shift
like
that.
I think
like
that
a
I
construction worker or something, right? Come in after a hard day's work, hard hat on.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No.
Right? But I am tired of explaining my life. I don't want to explain why.
And then this nigga turns into a whole.
I'm not explaining why I gotta have that bag.
Right. 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 You know what?
And
you
why I
might
swipe
need?
that much. I'm not explaining
I
that.
feel like you need like a VC fund person or something like that.
A VC, what's that?
Like venture capitalist, somebody that makes a
Okay.
lot of money, hedge
Right.
fund, kind of like that. I see you, because look,
I see that too.
yeah, I see that for you.
I see that too.
Yeah, somebody that is like, okay, let me show you some things.
You
while
understand?
You show me some things.
Thank you.
Because if everybody's trying to turn into you, you need somebody that's going to make you aspire.
Come on
for
and preach the word of the Lord.
different-
Come on,
Preach
you was
the word of the
anointed.
Lord. She's a preacher.
Indeed.
You need to learn something
Go ahead.
in relationships too.
Go ahead,
Like,
preach.
You can't just be.
Oh my God. Yes.
So we got to manifest that.
You gotta manifest that.
Unless you have somebody now already.
No, I'm actually not dating at all.
At all. Okay.
At all. I don't have a Rasta pasta. I need one.
Rasta
A
pasta.
roster.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You know, a little Rasta don't hurt nobody.
Now you mentioned Cardi B being a Libra, and
Yeah.
that's somebody you said she needs to teach a Harvard course.
I think all Libra females.
Yes, I love that. My mom's a Libra.
Okay.
My best friend's a Libra.
Okay.
My brother's a Libra. So, but yeah, so I love that for
Yeah.
for
They're really, really smart. Mm-hmm. Although they're really emotional, but calculated emotional.
I'm trying to think. You know what? That's true. My best friend, I would say she's super creative and will decide like she randomly wants to do something and go out and do it and make it happen. And she has a lot of knowledge about weird things.
Yeah.
I'm like, why do you even know that?
Random.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Toni Braxton too.
Now, Bridezillas.
Yes.
You're also the voice narrating and hosting
am.
Bridezillas.
I am.
Ooh. What kind of bride were you when you have
Which
to think
time?
About let's start with the first time, because that was, the first go around.
The first go around, I wasn't a bridezilla
You were
at
chill?
all. I was very, very chill. Well, my parents were divorced, and so they kind of took center stage of the weddings.
Okay.
Because we were trying to keep them happy.
All right. And then,
at bay.
and then with Vince, that was another level. Then you guys were friends for so long, and
I was talking about Vince. You was
Oh.
talking about something else that we don't talk about.
okay, my
What was
bad.
talking about?
Well, you said how many, and so that was the and then you had my bad, and then you actually did marry again after
did.
that. How long did that last?
I'm really grateful for the time that I spend with.
You are so good.
Yeah, I'm
Media
really,
trained.
really grateful about the experiences that I've had in my relationships. I really, really am.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
good. I feel like whatever doesn't break us just builds us up even more, and we
right.
learn a
So
lot.
much,
Yeah.
so much, and I really am grateful. I really am grateful, because I'm not enemies with any of them.
That's good.
Yeah.
You still speak to everybody? No. Okay,
I'm not
but you're
enemies with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I'd be married on my third, marriage by now. But
Really?
I haven't done it at all yet.
Are you ready?
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I think not seeing too many successful marriages has made me not really
Want
thrilled to
to?
think about that. Like, would I do it? Yes, but am I like, I can't wait? I'm okay with like forever just being with somebody.
Yeah, I think I am too. I'm ready for my partner though.
Yeah.
I'm definitely ready.
So it doesn't have to be an actual marriage, but a union of souls.
Yeah, because that's really what matters, right?
Exactly.
And I want somebody to be in my life voluntarily.
Yes, that's what you want. Somebody
I
that
want-
voluntarily wants to hit you. Not hit you like that, but
Yeah.
wants to text you, call you every day,
Yeah.
come
Wants
home
to-
every night,
Yeah.
misses
Right.
you, does
Yeah.
special little things.
And when you're ready to go, I need you to go.
What that mean?
That means when you're ready to go, you can leave now.
Okay.
You don't have
Not-
to wait for a piece of paper. We don't have to go through
Oh,
all
okay,
of
got
that.
it.
about permanently.
I'm talking
Right.
about when you're ready
Permanently
to
going.
go.
But what if you
Go.
don't want to go?
Then stay.
What if you want to go?
Then I'm going. Because I'm not going to waste his time or mine.
Got it.
You know what I mean? But I believe that the next person that I get with, I'm going to be with forever.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. And you got to sometimes stick it through. That's the other thing about relationships.
I believe in that.
Yeah, because you know, I can't stand when people break up all the time and get back together like every other day.
But that's relationships, though, I think.
But I don't think you need to break up. I think if you know you're in an argument, this is how I am.
You gotta go through rough patches.
Yeah, I know we're in an argument right now and we're going to be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I look at it.
That's great security.
Yeah, you know, yeah.
What's your sign?
I'm a Capricorn.
I love a Capricorn. My mom's a Capricorn.
Yes, shout out to Miss Evelyn.
I
Yeah,
love a
very,
Capricorn.
very chill.
You guys aren't
And very
easy in
practical.
relationships, though, sister.
You said we're not easy?
In relationships, no.
I think I'm pretty easy. Why you say that?
Well, Capricorn females love themselves first, wholeheartedly.
You got to put my oxygen mask on first before I save everybody
You under
else.
dig. And so, you know, when you're deeply invested in a relationship, it can't always be like that. But it's always like that with you female Capricorns. Which is not a character flaw. It's a flaw. It's just who you guys are.
And what's your sign?
I'm a Pisces.
Okay. I don't know a lot about Pisces.
A
women.
female Pisces, which is different than the male.
Right.
We don't date male Pisces.
Ooh.
They're not for dating.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Well, so what are your characteristics?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. Don't play. You can't
You
know
learn a lot
everybody
about
else's and not
yourself.
know yours.
I'm really, really honest. I love love. And I could go deep. And that's why I have to be very careful. That's why I said I'm not giving 100% of myself.
Right.
And we are loyal to a fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Capricorns are loyal too.
Yeah. Yes, you
To a
guys are.
fault.
Yes, you guys are. And I'm very, 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 very intuitive. You guys are too. Capricorns are too.
You know, I was thinking about also in the Heartbreak Retrograde movie how Vince was saying how, because it feels like he thinks you quickly fall in love.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a Pisces. We in love 3 days.
Manny, you think you've been in love?
Of course.
How many times?
Of course. Once, 3.
Oh, okay. Just
Oh,
one.
wow. Okay.
Which one? You said once or 3 times?
Yeah, 1 or 3. Yeah, 1 or 3.
Don't save him.
Between.
I'm in love every time.
But you know what that means? Falling out of love is tough.
Yeah.
'Cause when you fall, and is it really love if you could fall in love? And I agree with what he said too. Is it really love if you can fall in love that fast, or is it just that honeymoon phase lust?
For me, it was 100% real.
Really?
100%.
So do you believe in love at first sight?
I believe in a strong connection at first sight.
Yeah, that could happen.
Yeah.
Sometimes
But love is love really unconditional?
Is love unconditional? I'm going to say yes. And let me tell you why. Because if I truly love you, I have to accept everything about you. And that's unconditional. And so let me just tell you this. So let's just say you and I are together, right? And I know that you like women. And you like variety of women. If I really, truly love you, I have to accept that about you.
I feel like you just described into a T just by looking
I have
at
to accept it.
You gotta stop.
Until you're ready to change.
Look,
Until
can
you're
we
ready.
shut
Until
her
you
mic
feel like
off,
one
though, for
person
real?
is enough. Okay. But if I really love you,
Right.
I have to accept that about this person.
You asked Vince, when do men stop hoeing around? And because, you know, some people think once a man is this way, always this way. But you do feel like when the right, and he said this, when the right woman comes along.
He's gonna
That's
make an
when-
effort to change.
He's going to.
Is that true?
He's
you
gonna.
think?
I think he'll make the effort.
Who's he? I'm talking about.
The
well,
man,
you're talking-
man.
Okay.
Man is he, right? If the right woman comes along, I think he'll make that effort.
Absolutely.
You know, whether he struggles and he hits his head a few times, but he's gonna make a better effort than he was doing in the past.
What if a man told you, we could be together, but I do want to have an open relationship?
That's not for me.
Okay.
But I respect his honesty. It's really nice.
No, respect. I think honesty is
honesty's
important
great.
though, and I think this is where we go wrong at when
I
we're not
agree.
honest.
when we don't accept everything about that person.
Right, but whether you accept it or not, at least I gave you your
you the
freedom
option.
by being honest with you. Now, if I come to you selling you some shit that I'm not, then it's like I'm taking the freedom.
So
away.
let me just go back here. So the person, the Heartbreak Retrograde person, right? I was honest with them about how I felt about the other person.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Indeed.
And we still entered in the relationship with you already knowing that I'm not saying that I get a pass.
Right.
I'm not saying I get a pass.
But you basically saying, listen, this is my person. I'm not leaving them.
He was still in my life.
He was
still in my life, but we were platonic in my life. Does that make sense?
It makes sense, but not if you still feel a way about them.
I was honest about it.
Yeah.
But I'm saying I can understand, like, okay. But why not go back there then? Like,
That's not for me either.
okay.
Yeah, I learned during this situation that I just really had to heal and wrap things up.
Sometimes you got to close the chapter.
That's what my mother said
you
at the
gotta
end of the
go
movie.
through it though
Yeah.
first. Sometimes,
Yeah.
right? You had to experience it a little bit first and then close it.
Because you never find the right thing when you have too much, like, going on. I feel like sometimes you got to just clean the slate off, clear everything out, and then be like, okay, now I'm ready.
Yeah. And, men, when they see you move on, they get upset about that. And when they see you happy or looking like you're happy with somebody and want to be with somebody, they want to spin the block because they want to see if they still got it.
I've seen you do that, Mano. I've seen you look at Pay and be like, oh, she would, let me call her. That's
You gotta
a fact.
stop. You gotta stop.
And that's a horrible thing to
You
do to
gotta
somebody.
stop playing with me.
I have seen, I was sitting here and he been like, she would this. Hold on, let me hit her up.
Yeah.
That's a horrible thing to
And
do
he
to
gets
somebody.
blocked too. Like sometimes when women get in relationships with other guys, they block him.
You better.
Block me.
You better. If you want to give the new relationship a chance, you better block that old one.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
She cabin.
Now, Tamar, your business acumen has been amazing, and so you're
you,
also
sis.
going to be producing a movie that you're starring in with Tay Diggs.
Well, I'm not producing
Oh, you're not
it.
producing
No,
it?
not.
I thought you were a producer on it too.
No, this
Okay.
is Chris Stokes.
Okay.
Yes. And I'm just so grateful because it all came at the right time, And I did produce my movie.
Yeah, you did
Yes,
your movie
yes.
and wrote it. And,
Yes.
Okay.
So I don't know. I'm feeling like I'm a filmmaker.
Wow.
Yeah, listen.
Yeah, I'm feeling that way.
Always evolving. How was it working with Tay Diggs? Because
We're getting ready to wrap in another week. But it's amazing. I've learned so much from him. He's such a professional, and I just feel like he made me step up to the plate. I felt like I was already a good actress, but I feel like he's made me take it very, very seriously.
Man, and so you already have a part 2 to this plan. So is this going to be another movie too? Because it feels like now you have the bug for real
Yes.
to be able to do these. 'Cause I feel like we do need these visuals and to see a full-on movie. Like,
Yeah.
it makes perfect sense. With
Yeah, I don't think that people would have. I think the music is great on Heartbreak Retrograde by itself, but I don't think that people would have truly understood the message and why I called it Heartbreak Retrograde. You know what I mean? And why the songs are the way that they are. Had it not been for the visual.
and the artwork is beautiful too.
Thank you.
I feel like that's a painting.
Yeah, well, it was just about me being vulnerable. That's why I'm basically like a Barbie naked. And also, the whole, understanding that the universe gives us what we need when we need. And so that's what that picture was about.
All right. Well, we are really hoping for healing for everything.
I
with
know. Thank
I know
you,
you're
sis.
healed from relationships, but I know you have a lot of things happening just personally right now. So here's to hoping that all of that. I mean, it's family, so
Yeah.
ups and downs. You guys, go through it sometimes publicly, unfortunately, but it is what it is. It helps other people too. But I just feel, this is 2026 is coming. It's gonna be a great year.
Yeah. For you too, sis.
Thank you. I'm out here working hard.
And you too. I hope that you find your wife
When is the wedding
before the
now?
wedding.
We didn't set the new date yet.
It's a week? Now it's a week?
No, what I'm saying, I didn't put the date out there yet. I'm just still trying to
So
figure
you
it
have
out.
somebody in mind?
Not yet,
You see how
though.
men be playing games?
No, not yet. Not yet.
You see
No,
how
no.
they be doing?
No, when
That's
I say we,
right.
I'm speaking plural. I'm
What?
speaking plural.
You're speaking plural what?
When I say we, I'm speaking
You
plural.
haven't made the
I
decision.
haven't made the date yet. See, last year the date was set for July 26th.
And what happened?
Nothing.
I didn't find nobody.
He put together the venue.
The venue. I had the ring, the tuxedo.
Yeah.
Everything.
Well, that's not how this works.
I was
catering.
even getting what are the girls that they have that usually the women.
The flower girls, the maid.
No, the maids.
Oh,
Yeah.
You don't choose the maid. You don't choose
That's
the
what
What
bridesmaids.
if she don't have a lot of friends?
So she don't have any. So it's just you and her standing up there.
You don't choose the bridesmaids. Why would you choose
It was a package deal. I was
Wow.
like, all you had to do was pull up.
It feels like this is just a TV show and
This
it's
is
not
a package
serious.
Are you being serious? Okay, because I was going to say,
This is disgusting.
I would run from you.
Come on.
I was like, oh, hell
come
no.
on.
This one.
No, I'm just kidding.
All right, well, we'll be watching what you're doing privately, also, because I know Tamar gets spotted outside. It's going to be on the blog, so.
Why is that?
Because you're Tamar Braxton.
Viral, baby.
I mean, what do you want us to
Crazy.
do? So, yes, I'll make sure, though, before I report it, I'm going to DM you and be like, is this the da-da-da-da?
And I will let you know.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. All right, Tamar Braxton, if you haven't seen Heartbreak Retrograde, the movie, make sure you watch it in its entirety. It's about 45 minutes long.
Yes.
And then you can really go back and listen to the music and kind of put it all together. So
Yes, on my YouTube.
it's on her YouTube.
Yeah.
Get that money, girl. All right.